Hi guys, my name is Alexis and today I want to share with you how to use Facebook groups to find new friends and add to your contact list. I've used Facebook groups a lot. They've been very valuable to me. We are a family that moves around a lot. My husband was in the military and now he's in corporate America, and we still move around just as much. So I always have to find out all the new things that are going on in my new town, meet new people, have different recommendations for things. You always need a recommendation for a doctor or a dentist or a new hairdresser, what school you want to send your kids to. And there's lots and lots of Facebook groups out there that are perfect for this kind of thing. Every time I move to a new town, I research the town through Facebook. I find Facebook groups that are associated with the town. Our new town here, Jefferson City, they have swap shops. They have the good, bad, and ugly sites. The historic downtown has a site, and you get all kinds of information, not only about your town, but about the people that live there. So I probably add a new Facebook group to my growing list at least once a week. I'm always looking out for something that I can get engaged in. Not only Facebook groups, you can use them about your town, but your interests as well. I'm in a Stitch Fix buy sell trade group. I'm in a Missouri livestock trading group. I'm into horses, so I'm in that group. I'm in a group for I'm in a bunch of like exercise groups that are not just local but are around the group. I'm in a concealed carry moms group because I'm interested in that. I'm in, let's see what else. I'm in a clothing, a couple clothing groups, a couple furniture resale groups. All these groups are really awesome because the people in these groups are kind of like you. They all have the same interests so you can share. So you can start to connect with these people. The one thing you have to do in these groups is be present and communicate. You want to comment on things, you want to ask questions, you want to be engaged and be involved and put your face out there so that when you do find somebody who you think would be a good friend and you add them, they're not like, who is this random person requesting me? So they kind of see you. On my Stitch Fix group, I comment a lot on different people's reveals and comments on clothing and stuff so that we feel like we kind of know each other because we kind of give each other advice on the clothing that we're getting in our Stitch Fix. So that's really cool. And these people are all over the country, and I have no idea who they are. I've never met them. So Facebook is really good about these groups. If you go to your groups on Facebook, you'll have your groups. You'll also have new groups that are new to Facebook that maybe your friends have joined, or a new group that has been put up that you might be into it. Oh, CrossFit. I do CrossFit, so I'm in a lot of different CrossFit groups. Facebook has suggested groups, so every week I go through the suggested groups and see if there's something in there that would be of interest to me. So when I look through right now, I see a group right here. It's called Gwen's Nest Herbal Chick Chat. I'm into being a natural mom, and so this kind of interests me. I mean, they might be sharing information about different homeopathic ways to live your life, and that's really interesting to me. So you can find a lot of people that have the same interests of you if you join the groups that are of interest to yourself. Another good part about the groups section is the friends groups. You click on friends groups and you can see all the groups that your friends are in. So this is a great way to grow your groups based on the interests of you and the friends that you have in your list, the people who you want to add to your running dream team list. So when I go to my friends groups, I see a lot of CrossFit groups, I see a lot of nutrition groups, I see a lot of accountability groups. I've got a lot of coaches, you know. I see a lot of shopping groups that it might be interest to me, a lot of running groups, clean recipe groups, stuff like that. So all these groups that my friends are in, that I might want to be in. Also, in there, in the tabs, is local groups. So these are the good ones if you need new recommendations in your town or something like that. Click on the local groups and see if there's anything in your area that you want to join. Find out more information about yourself. Good way if you don't have a local list, a local group of people, you might want to advertise in there. Even you can talk about meeting up together to do a fit club type thing or something like that. And then, of course, I like to go through my groups, and on here, under the groups, there's a Your Groups tab. And I always go through my groups every week just to see what's going on. You can add groups to your favorites, so the ones that you like the most are up top. Go through and make sure I'm communicating. So I think that one thing you could do if you're interested in expanding your list through Facebook groups is I would take a piece of paper out and I would write down all your interests. For me, I would write down CrossFit, clean eating, healthy mamas, home birth. That was something, I had a home birth, and breastfeeding. Those are interests to me. Concealed carry groups, clothing swaps, redoing furniture. So those are my interests. So I write those things down on a list. And then you can search out those groups. Go into the suggested groups. Go into your friends' groups. Start adding yourself to these groups that you think that you could find people who you would likely connect with, and be able to add them to your list. Probably I would do this, spend about maybe 10 to 15 minutes every week going through and adding some new groups. Maybe add 2 to 3 groups a week, and then start communicating. Take some time, comment on people's stuff, ask questions, get involved, and you'd be surprised how many friends you can add. I've probably added, I couldn't give you a exact number, but I've probably added over 100 people just from groups into my friends list that I don't know, that I talk to a lot now. So I really hope this has helped, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and we can talk more about growing your list through groups. Thanks.